welcome back to my channel. Today I just thought I'd do like a little vlog, day in the life, and just kind of hang out. I don't know, I woke up like really in the mood to just vlog. I've got a couple of things to do today. I definitely want to get a workout in. The weather's really nice, so we might go for a little bit of a walk later. And then I do want to bake. I'm going to bake this really nice looking Snickers inspired like low FODMAP slice. I saw on Instagram someone posted, and I'll link the post down below because I cannot remember who posted a Snickers slice, and I was looking through the ingredients and I was like, I can make that low FODMAP. So it'll be gluten-free, it'll be dairy-free, and it will be delicious. And I'm really excited about that because I made the little like rice bubble ball things you guys saw in my last video. I also made a protein chocolate brownie that was low FODMAP, and I've eaten them all. So I do need a new dessert. Last night was rough. This little monster was up, yeah, just like all night. He's teething at the moment and he is a little bit sick, so the poor guy was not happy. I've tried to get like a couple of chores done in the morning, so I've got a load of his washing on that I'll need to hang out. I've done the dishwasher and just like a quick pickup of the kitchen, which is like kind of how I like to start my mornings. And I have got my coffee. Normally I try to finish my water first, but like today coffee is needed. But anyway, what should we do? I think we're gonna have some breakfast now because I've also woken up quite hungry, which is good, but I have no idea what we should have. What do you feel like? Being a mum is so hard because like you have to decide everything, and I'm just like such like a, oh yeah, whatever you want kind of person. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna make toast because I did bake a fresh sourdough loaf yesterday. So that's my loaf. Doesn't he look amazing? I'm actually like not even humble about it. I'm obsessed. I love it. The moment of truth though is when you cut into it. So pray that it is as good looking on the inside as it is on the outside. Yeah, that's good. And breakfast is served. So I'm just having eggs with like slightly runny yolks on avo toast, and Finley is just having his scrambled because he needs his eggs totally cooked. Are you excited for breakfast? I mentioned a couple of videos ago about like setting this area up for Finley, which I've now done. It's like still a little bit messy, but it looks like a lot better. But despite all of that, all he wants to do is play on the furniture. Mummy made you a nice little play area. What are you doing? What are you doing? I actually jumped on here to talk to you guys about my bread. So you guys know that I am gluten-free and I'm dairy-free, and I try to eat as like healthy and as like natural. Hello. Yeah, as like healthy and as natural as possible. So I try not to eat like too many additives or like things that aren't real food basically. When I first went gluten-free, I just like stopped eating bread because I looked at the ingredients list of most commercially bought gluten-free breads, and it was just like gum and thickener and numbers, and I was like, that is not what I want to put into my body. And what are you doing? And yeah, so I just like stopped eating bread completely for years, and I would tell myself that I didn't even like bread, and if you want something, just make it yourself, because you can always make it healthy or healthier, and you can always make something that's good for you. So now that I bake my own bread, and it is a gluten-free sourdough, so it's completely gluten-free, it is completely vegan, and the sourdough component just means that the grains are fermented, which makes them a lot easier to digest. But I know exactly what's going in it. It's so fresh, and I actually feel really good about putting it in my body. And yeah, I like love bread now. I don't know what I was doing with my life, being like, yeah, Nicole, you don't even like bread. You're not missing out on anything. Because I do like bread. And if you're telling yourself that you don't like bread, I urge you to reconsider, because bread is fantastic. And yeah, basically just like find a way to make whatever you want work for you. There's no food is healthy or not healthy. It's all about like how you serve it. It's stupid to like not have bread because bread is bad. Like just find a way to like either find a healthy bread. You can actually get heaps of really good breads from bakeries if you're not gluten-free. But yeah, like basically just make your own stuff because it's better. But it is an absolutely beautiful day outside. Let me show you. So it is an absolute ripper of a day. So Finley and I are just gonna go for a little walk and enjoy the sunshine, and yeah, basically just get outside, because I find if we don't go for our morning walks, we kind of just get cooped up in the house all day, which isn't necessarily bad, but it's like better for your mental health to get outside. So we are back from our walk. We got back probably like an hour ago now, actually. And I just fed Finley, and now I'm making our lunch. So I'm like so boring. I have like the same thing all the time. I'm just having a salad with the turmeric peanut dressing I made in my low FODMAP vlog, with tomatoes and cucumbers and pumpkin seeds, and I'm going to have that with, see if I can like not ruin everything. No, that's a fail. And I'm having that with some tofu that I am just baking. It's gonna be like crispy tofu. It's got like some paprika and some basil and like some olive oil and some tapioca starch, so that is going to be delicious. And I've also got some potato chips, that like homemade potato chips in the oven for me. And Finley is just having some tomatoes, cucumbers, his own potato chips that are like salt-free and not hot, as well as a creamy pasta that I made him yesterday. And then these are these like pumpkin and tuna patties that I made. They're actually so good. I'm just waiting for that to cook, but Finley is being a destroyer again. What are you doing? Oh, and I also made this little zucchini, kind of like a frittata. So it's tofu and quinoa is the base. And then I like scrambled some eggs to like put through it, and then topped it with some zucchini that I baked. And I haven't tasted it yet, but I'm hoping it's going to be good. And if it is good, I'll put the recipe on my blog. I'm watching you. Yum. So that's what my tofu looks like. And I'm popping it on my salad. Welcome back to my kitchen. So I'm going to make my Snickers slice. I'm really excited about this because it looks super tasty. So it's basically just going to be like a 2-layer slice thing with a mix of like peanut butter and this rice puffs with like a little bit of maple syrup to sweeten it for the base layer. And then I'm just going to melt some dark chocolate over the top of that as like the top layer, and it's that simple. So I'm using these rice puffs from Freedom Foods because they are free from gluten, dairy, eggs, all of that, and they are also low FODMAP. I'm going to mostly be using this vegan peanut butter because it is 100% peanuts, but I'm nearly out, and I've also gotten this peanut butter from Aldi, which was super cheap, and it is also 100% peanuts, which is ideal. So I'm going to start with 240 grams of peanut butter, which is about 1 cup, and I'm just going to chuck it in here. And so I've also chucked in some maple syrup, and I'm just going to add a dash of boiling water. Just going to like thin it out a little bit and make it a little bit easier to work with. Amazing. So that's like a really thick, nice, moussey consistency. I'm then going to chuck in 200 grams of these rice puffs and just stir that really well. And I'm just stirring that until all of the rice puffs are coated in this caramelly mixture. I'm just going to push this into my baking dish. I'm not actually going to bake it, so it doesn't have to be a baking dish, but whatever you're going to set it in the fridge, pop it in there. I just line mine so it's easier to get out. And to make the top chocolatey layer, I'm just going to put like 2 teaspoons of coconut oil and then this block of the 85% Lindt chocolate. This is vegan. It does have sugar in it, so if you wanted to pick a chocolate that doesn't have any refined sugar, you could definitely do that. But this one is low FODMAP at a 20-gram serving. And once that's melted, you just want to pour that over your peanut butter Rice Krispie mix and pop that in the fridge to set. So this is the finished product. I'm low-key super excited for how this has turned out. I am so stoked with that. That looks so good. Okay, so I know I was supposed to work out today, but it is like 4:45 and I'm genuinely just not feeling it. I'm so tired from being up most of this morning with Finley, and he has not been having his naps today. So he's just needed like a lot of settling and a lot of cuddles and stuff. So I think I'm going to skip the workout today. I went for a big walk, so I still like moved my body, which is fine. So I'm just gonna chill tonight. Yeah, I think it'll be much more fun to just play with this little guy and then do bath time and bedtime and dinner time. So yeah, I think I'm gonna finish this vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Say thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, just kind of seeing some of the stuff that we got up to. Let me know if you try that Snickers slice recipe because it looks pretty good. I did lick the bowl, but I'm gonna save the taste test till after dinner. If you did like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and hit subscribe, so we'll see you in our next video. Bye. Okay, I was gonna save the taste test, but I lied. I couldn't. I was like, oh, I'll just have a little bit. I've definitely eaten one. They're good. I don't really actually think they taste like Snickers. That was, yeah, a bit of a lie, but they are delicious. They're peanut buttery, they're chocolatey, and they're crunchy and crispy. So delicious. Wouldn't call them Snickers though.